Hi everyone, hope you're all staying safe out there. Chris here from Heed the Ball Gaming, and welcome back to another Jersey Bulls adventure at Football Manager 2020 Save, where we take charge of Britain's newest and most southerly club. And things have been going really well. We've been going like what we had been going in real life. The real team had went 27 games unbeaten, and we are 14. And I didn't think we'd manage this, but the team is a little bit better than everybody else. They're a big bit better than everybody else in this league, so it's not been as difficult as I thought. I'll just show you the schedule. The last game you were here for was the Sandhurst Town game. So we played Jarrow in the Build a Base FA Cup first round. I think we're in the Southern League, so they're in the same level as us, level 10, but we outplayed them. It could have been 10, to be honest. We just battered them. So Michael Clough scored a own goal, unfair on Fraser Barlow because it was going in, and then Darryl Wilson scored a brace, and he's been the find of the season. I don't know if he gets a lot of game time in real life for Jersey Bulls. Carol Hines is kind of the main man, but he's fantastic. And then Epsom and Ewell, Mark Logue getting a goal. He's just Mr. Action. Saul Solomon scores. Saul Solomon starts, Solomon scores, and that is a tongue twister. And then Kieran Lester scoring twice, and Darryl Wilson completing it. And then we went to Cove, and yeah, they fell apart, to be honest, and we got two players sent off, and we kind of took the foot off the gas once they'd got the second player sent off. Kieran Lester scored a penalty, and then Jake Giles, he's absolute peach of a goal. I can't believe the goal he scored. It was the most beautiful goal I've ever seen. And then Fraser Barlow. In fact, I'm just going to see if I can show you this goal, because it is absolutely fantastic. So we want to choose highlights. I think you'll just have to watch them all. Okay. Here we go. You can get all three goals. You've got time. We're isolating. Leicester, keeper guesses the right way. Bang. And there's DeAndre. Barlow crosses it in. Look at that goal from Giles. That is something else. And then Martinovic and Barlow just with a header. Brilliant. So yeah, as I was saying, peach of a goal. So we've got a little bit of a dilemma at the moment. We've got Jack Boyle out with sprained knee ligaments, and Carol Hines is out for a groin injury. I think Carol Hines is out for a good little while actually, which is a little bit disappointing. Overview information. No, he's okay. I think it's Jack Boyle that must be out for a little while. It's 2 to 6 weeks, so it's a little bit disappointing. Our two our best players. We've got a little bit of an injury crisis at the moment. Jack Boyle's out and Carol Hines is out. I think Carol Hines is out for about 2 weeks. Jack Boyle's still out for about 6 weeks. And it would be a problem if we didn't have 5 million midfielders. And I know that's because they're amateur and they're trying to field a team to get them out of this league. So, we're not going to criticise Gary Freeman for stocking midfielders. He's stocking everything. Goalkeepers, we've got 5 first-class goalkeepers. So Vanderbilt takes the gloves today. Query, O'Shea, Griffin and Giles. And then Logue takes that defensive midfield position that he's just been fantastic in. Barlow, DeAndre and Martinovic. And then we're going for Wilson and Leicester making the double-headed attack. So this is working fairly well. Solomon on the bench, Clifford, Jake Baker, Lambert and then Rowland. And as I say, the choices are phenomenal in this team. I'm really going to struggle to keep some of these guys in the January transfer window. I just think because we've got a slightly higher reputation than some of the bigger teams, we might struggle to nick them. Let's go passionate. I've not been passionate for a wee while. The favourites for a reason. And who's motivated? Jay Giles. good man. I got the chance to interview him. He's a nice guy. Here we go. Query, the captain. Leicester, goes past him like he's not even there. Oof, that would have been some goal. And Bagshot are... Never even talked about Bagshot, to be honest. That's terrible. DeAndre, Logue, Giles. All I know about Bagshot is the fact that they've got a lot of accidents on the road. And is that a Oxley Chamberlain has tackle? It can't be the Oxley Chamberlain. It's Division 10. Here we go. Leicester runs up. Oh, he misses. Martinovic. And Chamberlain's away. Abdulli to Barlow, and Barlow just kind of forgets to run. Yeah, as I was saying, Bagshot, every time I hear on the radio that there's always an accident or roads closed at Bagshot, just at the Bagshot junction. So, must be a busy bit of London. Wilson cuts across to O'Shea, to Barlow into space, and first time to Leicester, he needs to make up for it, and he does. DeAndre takes a shot and Wilson scores. The target man. Fraser Barlow, Leicester, DeAndre, and three of them try to score and none of them does. So I think Bagshot are third, so they're one of the better teams. Griffin just takes it off him like he's not even there. O'Shea over the top and easy for Moss. A rolling ball gathers no Moss, but a Moss gathers a rolling ball. Is that not the saying? Robertson, Oxley Chamberlain. Then Griffin Griffin's just a immense defender for this level. Martinovic, Logue, to Barlow, and DeAndre, Jason Mendes DeAndre scores a fantastic goal. And he's getting his chance. Carl Hines has been keeping him out of the squad. Oh, beautiful. And these guys are... It's already over for them, isn't it? Demand more. That's probably going to backfire. So here we go. Some real football action. Oh, Leicester. He's not having a great game, is he? He's been absolutely brilliant since he came into the team. DeAndre, Griffin, O'Shea, and it just peters out. And Martinovic to Logue. That's close. And we've absolutely dominated this game. Team talk, happy where things are going, and they're all uninterested and complacent. What was I supposed to say there? It's all a little bit easy for Martinovic. Oh, what a goal from Griffin! No, it's Pete Oxley Chamberlain. But it looks like it's from... Oh, I thought that went into the top corner when I first saw it, but it didn't. It came off the defender. Pete Oxley Chamberlain. Yeah, my hair's getting a bit of state now. I'm really regretting not going for a haircut before we all went into the isolation. Especially with the masks at my work, when you've got the mask right round there and then the mask over the top, and it just plays havoc with old hair. So I'll probably be ended up shaving my hair off pretty soon. Oh, Mohamed Sadal and Query, just take your time, mate. Take your time. That's it. Leicester. Query's so good, he doesn't need to run for the ball, he can just... Waddle, right. At least they're coming off. He's had a terrible game. Saul Solomon is coming on. Everyone else is playing reasonably well. Jake Giles is not having a great game, which when I gave him a big build up in the before the match. Like Zippy's coming off for Jake Baker. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Just want to see what Saul Solomon can do up front. He's been pretty good when I've played him in midfield. Bello over the top. He's offside. Disallowed. That's been the first goal we've conceded for a little while. It is. It's clearly offside. Yeah, he's went about 10 minutes before the defenders did. Right, let's just make the last sub just for the fun of it. Clifford could come on actually. There we go. He's not really had much of a chance as Clifford. Just praise him last minute. There we go. 16 shots to bear 3. That has been a annihilation. Team talk. Very well done. All I have to say, well done. Brilliant. So 15 games unbeaten. It's kind of like playing Football Manager in easy mode, to be honest. If there was an easy mode. It's just... They're better. They're not overly better, but we're 10 points ahead of Walton and Hersham. Walton and Hersham have kind of just been keeping going. So we've not been able to pull away from them more. It's kind of just been the 10 points since probably 2 months ago. We had a pretty poor start, I think. Anyway, I will see you shortly for the Cove game, is it? Ash United, I think. Right, see you in a minute.
Very disappointed with our performance in the first half, but in general I think the setup's been really good. Obviously when we got to the airport, people were here to pick us up, which was great. Felt very welcoming. It's a setup that probably isn't for this level, and obviously with the performance they showed in the first half that proved it. But yeah, as the setup goes, it's very good.
What were you expecting from today?
Not the first half performance that we gave. I expected Jersey to be very good. From reports that we've had, we know they do the third man runs, we know they can switch the ball very quickly. Obviously without seeing it in action, it's alright saying it, but when you see it, it's very difficult to defend. And first half I thought they were outstanding, to be honest. Their forward play was very good, and when the chances came, I thought Ben in goal made a couple of good saves, but you know, if you give teams that many chances and they open it up that much, you know, it's going to go in eventually, and that's what happened.
Were there any standout performers in the Jersey Bulls team for you?
For me, I think the number 6, the one in the middle of the park. For me, I thought he was very good on the ball. Really wanted to try and get the guys ticking over. I think he's at the number 9 as well. I felt he was very good. They were, in my honest opinion, the only 2 for me that stood out. I thought the centre halves were very comfortable first half. We put a little bit more physicality in their second half, which helped us a little bit and put them under a bit more pressure. But for me, I felt the number 6 and the number 9 were very good. The 11 lad, who I think lobbed the goalkeeper in the first half, his movement was very, very good. And we had no answer to it in the first half. So those 3 for me stood out.
As you mentioned, a disappointing first half, but you came out in the second half much better. What did you say to the boys at half time?
Probably something I can't repeat on the camera. No, to be honest, it was more a case, I think the first sort of 20 minutes, the occasion played its part. Obviously our guys aren't used to playing in front of crowds of this nature, and I think by that point it was game over already. So it was more a case of, look, we changed the shape, wanted to become a bit more compact, try and get more on the front foot, which I felt we did second half, create a few more chances. But yeah, by that point the game was was done and dusted. So for more pride and a bit of belief, really, second half from us.
Right, we're back for the Ash United game, and not much to tell you about. Jack Boyle and Carol Hines are both still out. We've got a 2,000-seater stadium, well, not seater stadium, but a capacity, so that's a pretty big pitch. We've got the green strip going on. You don't normally see these colours in Britain. It's normally like a African national team or something. Normally wear them. So it does go with the badge. I just want to show you the team. I've rotated quite a lot. I think I might bring on Solomon actually. Solomon can play on the left, can't he? No, he can't. But he can. I want to give Barrow a rest. So we're going to go for Rolland and goals. And then Lambert, Campbell, Griffin and Giles. And Logue. So only 3 players that aren't getting a rest. Logue, Giles and Leicester. And then we've got Weir, Andrade. Oh, Andrade isn't getting a rest either. Solomon, Leicester and Griffithrow. Let's go. So yeah, it's a bit of risk rotating it, but I think we've got enough strength and depth to do this. We need to see as many of these guys on YouTube as we can. Team talk. Win this fairly comfortable goal. And it also gives me an idea of who's staying, because next year I'm going to have to trim the squad because I've just got too many players. So it's going to give me an idea of who I want to keep, who I don't. He's a Hulkamania, more like it. There's Leicester going past the players like they're not even there. What a goal! Oh, cha, that is a rocket. That is, it's a solo goal. It's like he goes, he's got so much pace, he's past all the players, and then bang, right into the net. And the old Alan Shearer, one hand up. McDonald, Pillar, Bagdora, to Higgs, over the top. Lampert just sneaks in there. Griffithrow to Leicester, who's having a stormer considering he didn't have a very good game last game. You know, we're winning games, but we're not completely annihilating teams 5-6-0 every game, which I'd quite like. And Sol Solomon starts. Sol Solomon scores. What did I tell you? That's the old Chinese proverb. Tongue twister. Sol Solomon. Oh, he's outrageous. I told you it doesn't matter where he plays. Logue. That is unconventional. See, this is what I'm talking about, having a big squad. It helps with fitness, and I think that's what Jersey Bulls have tried to do in real life. Especially jobs and people working off the island and on the island and not available to travel and stuff. Because look at me, we've got a guy down to 59%. Lambert, and it is our superior fitness. Campbell, who we haven't seen much of, which has been a bit unfair to him, because he's not let me down since when he comes into the team. Calvin Weir to DeAndre, Solomon, Giles to Weir. Oh, Lambert. There he is. Logue. So Solomon, he just landed on his bum. And Leicester scores again. His 10th goal. There's Logue. He's classy, Logue. So look at that. That's an outrageous bit of skill. And Mark Logue gets a yellow card. Team talk. I'm very pleased, keep it going. We're looking complacent. Jay Giles has had a 100% passing completion. Is he? Right. We just took him off. Assistant manager, you just gave me advice for a player that just came off. Right, let's get Martinovic on. Calvin Weir's having an alright game actually. Let's see Connor O'Shea. We've not seen much of him in midfield. Or DeAndre. And Query the captain and Darrell Wilson. We'll keep them in a minute. There's Griffin. There's Logue. Leister. He's up for this today, isn't he? He is up for it. Peter Pillar. Pick a pepper. Goes with Saul Solomon scores. Saul Solomon starts, Saul Solomon scores. Say that 10 times. Right. Dressing room, 22 shots. We are dominating. We're not scoring enough, but we're dominating. Team talk. Well done. And that is job done as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and Walton and Hersham haven't played yet. So they're keeping pace with us, but we're still 10 points ahead, which I think is fairly academical. Even I can't throw this away, can I? Anyway, I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.